Leonard Foger file photo licensing rights acquisition summary. IAEA reports show progress in Iran's nuclear work. The United States and its allies have few viable options to respond. IAEA board will avoid steps that will increase tensions. 1 year left until U.S. elections where Biden could face Trump. PARISWASHINGTONVIENNA. November 17. The United States and its allies have few recourses left to rein in Iran's nuclear efforts. Long-buried hopes for talks and tougher action against Tehran risk increasing tensions in a region already inflamed by the Gaza war, as next year's U.S. elections narrow Washington's room for maneuver. 4 current and 3 former diplomats painted a bleak picture of efforts toward Iran's nuclear program, which continues to advance according UN nuclear watchdog reports. Iran now has enough uranium enriched 60 purity near weapons grade and a level that Western powers say has no civilian use to produce 3. According one of 2 secret reports by the International Atomic Energy Agency and seen by reports say the stockpile continues to grow despite Iran's repeated denials that it wants nuclear weapons. Spiral of anger and tension. There's a kind of paralysis, especially among the Americans, because they don't want to add fuel to the fire, said a senior European diplomat. Any negotiations to reach a deal with Iran would require Washington to offer concessions, such as easing its harsh sanctions regime on Tehran, in exchange for Iranian restraint. Such a move now seems unthinkable after the Iran-backed Palestinian group Hamas launched its devastating attack on U.S. ally Israel on October 7. Since then, Iran's regional proxy militias have launched dozens of attacks on U.S. and coalition troops in Iraq and Syria, according to the Pentagon. Domestically, the Biden administration is constrained by the U.S. presidential election, which is just a year away. Trump, who now appears to be Biden's most likely opponent, could seize any engagement with Tehran and paint it as a weakness. Former U.S. State Department official Robert Einhorn said it is not politically possible to reach a compromise with Iran on the nuclear issue in the current environment. The political debate will not actually be about negotiating with Iran. It will be about confronting Iran, he said. Iran's stone-forging IAEA. Washington deployed 2 aircraft carriers the region and warplanes to the eastern Mediterranean, partly as a warning to Iran. However, U.S. officials also clearly stated that they did not want tensions to escalate and called on Iran-backed militias to withdraw. Washington and its French, British and German allies, who were among the parties to the 2015 nuclear deal, will now focus on next week's IAEA Executive Board meeting. This week's IAEA reports showed Iran is making steady nuclear progress and showed Tehran continues to obstruct the agency's monitoring of its work. A March agreement to reinstall surveillance equipment, including security camera